want to start out?
Gil and I are the epitome of differences. Gil is an introvert, and I am a introverted extrovert. And Gil is later, and I am now.
Who remember now laters?
Now later,
The
now
candy.
later.
But she always says that. And every time she says that, I always think about
What's
now
your flavor
or later.
now later?
Green apple.
My favorite now or later was banana and raspberry. What's yours? Tell me. Anyway, now or later, now or later. And so there's, in couples, in relationships, there's going to always be differences. You're always going to have, some people are morning people. Where are morning people at? Some people are night people. Where are night people at? And so it's just a matter of realizing that once you accept that you're going to always be differences in your relationship, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about understanding that that's normal. It's we always say you are unique, your situation is not.
So what we're talking about is our habits, our preferences, all those things are just who make you who you are. Like Renee used the example of day and night. If that's what you like, if you are a person that loves stimulation, whether it's from books, movies, music, whatever, and your partner doesn't, it doesn't make them right or wrong. It just makes them different from you. Hopefully you can share some commonality in the things that you like to do in activities. And we're not talking about the activities. We're talking about the mutual differences that you guys have or are different that make you still amicable to each other because you're going to be different. And we say that because, believe it or not, sometimes people think in their relationships, you're going to become normal or you're going to become
Like the other person.
Now, there are times where you're going to take on some of the characteristics of your partner. Over the years, I've become a lot more talkative than I used to be when we were first starting out, where Renee has learned to be a lot more quiet, where she is naturally the engager and the talker and the conversation. I just need a good conversation topic to talk about it, like marriage and relationships and those things, where I will tell you what I think. And there was a lot of years went by where I would keep it to myself. I would just not say anything and I would just keep those thoughts to myself. But I've come to learn that the things that God shares with you about what you're going through is, like we said before, you are unique, your situation is not. So therefore, there's somebody that needs to hear what you're going through because that is your testimony about what God has either helped you with or working on you with, but you have to share it, when it comes to relationships.
Because one of the things that I think that we kind of, like I said, we underestimate the value of this one change we're going to talk about as we go through this episode. But we also underestimate the value of you overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of your testimony.